The reason that I wanted to speak to someone in Gaza is because I don't know enough. I'm not able to put myself in the shoes of someone in Gaza because I just don't understand what it's like. But I'd like to hear how you're doing at the moment.
I don't feel okay. Most of times, I am always thinking, why has this happened to me? And it's hard for me to keep carrying myself and my family during this war, from getting food and water and medicine. I used to live in Rafah in an apartment, but we lost our home and we displaced to Khan Yunis, west of Khan Yunis, near from the beach. And right now we are living in a small tent, 8 family members living in a small tent, and we are facing difficult situation every day. We live under fear, under hunger, and all of that.
How old are you, Mohanad?
I am 24 years old.
And who's in your family?
I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers, and my old brother is married, and his wife is pregnant. She's in 7 months right now.
And how old are your siblings?
I have my little brother. He's 6 years old, and unfortunately, he is sick. He has a problem in his mind. He can't speak. I think he is suffering from a trauma because he lived during the war since he born, and he raised to hear bomb around him and fear. He's not okay.
What's a typical day like for you?
First, I wake up and I go to search for a clean water to fill the tanks, and after that, I have to go to the markets to buy stuff to my family, food and things like that. And after that, I go to withdraw some money from the merchants. It's a long process. Do you hear about the commission fee? Have you heard about this before? It's 45% now. They took the half of my money if I want to withdraw something. For example, if I want to withdraw $100, they took the half of my amount and give me the rest just to have cash. We are having a Palestine bank account. Most of people here have a bank Palestine, and we are dealing with this app. When we want to have cash money, we go to cafe or somewhere like this, and there is a person there, and he has some cash money. I don't know from where he gets the cash money, but he has. And I transfer the money from my bank account to his bank account, and he give me the cash money, and he took his fees. Why I say people, they talk a lot with no reason.
And I was also very shocked to hear the prices because yesterday we exchanged a message and you told me that currently, and by the sounds of it, it's changing, to feed your family, it's $500 per person per month for your cost.
And it depends. Right now, the food situation is becoming way better than before because they are letting some aid trucks to let in, but the prices are still expensive. We need that amount every month.
And what does that get you?
I have to pay for clean water. I pay around $60 every 3 days for the clean water,
Wow.
and we need a bag of flour every week, and the bag of flour right now is $200 or around that. Last month it was way expensive. The bag of flour was 1,000 to one or more than that. We need a bag of flour every week, and oil and sugar and salt, all of that.
How far do you need to go to get the clean water?
I have to walk because, as I said, I am living on the beach, so there is no much vehicles here. So I have to walk 1 kilometer on feet to search for some food and to find the markets and to withdraw the money.
How many times have you had to move since you left your original home?
Oh yeah, I moved 2 times. First from Rafah, after we lost our home, we went to Moas Khan Yunis, where I am right now. And do you remember the ceasefire that happens in March, February? We back to Rafah, and we lived there for 2 months. And after that, the war is back, and we displaced again to the same area. And I
Okay.
prefer to live near from the beach because I think it's the most safe area in Gaza. There's no safe area, but it's the best one.
Why do you feel safer close to the beach?
At least I can see that distraction around me, and all I hear is the sound of waves and like that. I don't hear the drones every time, but at nights I hear it.
And then you're living in a tent at the moment, all eight of you in the same tent.
Both attempts for me to some privacy and to make videos on Instagram, and at the same time I am using my account to help my family during
Yeah.
this war because my dad lost his job. He was an Arabic teacher in the UN, but he has no job right now. So I'm the one who take care of my family.
Your only way of getting money right now is from making the videos that you put on Instagram and then relying on the donations that people send you. And there's no other way for you to get money. This is your only way of working.
It's the only way because, as I said, we are living on the beach. There is nothing around us here.
What were you doing before the war?
Before, I used to study computer information system in Al Quds Open University, and I graduated during the war. And I used to work as a freelancer, freelancing stuff. But during the war, I lost my laptop. I forgot it in Rafah, and it's completely destroyed. So I lost my job because the internet also is bad.
I saw one of your videos where you said, I'm depressed, I'm giving up hope, I can't even make videos. It's really hard for me to keep making videos because I don't have hope left within me. Could you tell me a little bit more about those feelings?
It's been 2 years since we are living the same routine here. I am living in a small circle in the beach, and I am doing the same thing for a year. Every day, filling the water, go to find food, withdraw money, all of this. I am doing the same thing. And it's hard for me to make videos and ask for help, but there is no choice. This is the only way I can get money to my family and to help them. That hurts me from inside. And of course, when I hear bombs around me, when I hear the drones, all of this has a big effect on me. This has reached me to a point that I want to give up. I can't anymore.
How often are you seeing bombs at the moment?
Right now, they are focusing on Gaza City, which is northern Gaza, and I live in southern Gaza. But I heard a lot of bombs during this war when I was in Rafah, when I was here also. For example, one of the most scary thing during this war when I was in Rafah, there was an my neighbor. His name is Khalid. He was an ambulance driver, and when he went to his job as a driver, he was with his friends, and he is getting bombed. He got bombed, and all of his friends getting killed, except him. After he back to his home, he living next to me, and all the night when I was in Rafah for this month. I always hear his screaming at night. So I couldn't sleep for 6 months because of that. And the bombing around us and all of that and his screaming, it was like a nightmare for every day. It's a big effect on me.
And he screamed every night because he was traumatized.
He was a normal person, but after that, he is not normal anymore. He can't think
Mm.
normal, he can't speak normal, his action different. This war has a big effect on everyone, and even the therapy here need a therapy, and our mental health is completely destroyed. And I think everyone in Gaza need a treatment.
How are you keeping it together? How I know you're saying like you're already very depressed. How are you managing to keep yourself together as you're going through this every single day?
As I said, I have no choice. If I give up and do nothing, my family can't eat anything, and I have to keep going every day and make more videos. And this is the only way I can get money and to help my family to pass this war. But I think after this war ends, I will realize what the hell I was living in. But right now, I don't feel it. That's how I feel.
You become desensitized or numb in a way. I'm wondering about sleeping at night. How are you managing to get to sleep at night?
Sometimes I couldn't sleep at night because I am always have a nightmares and I am always remember all the horrible things I went through. For example, the driver, and when I try to hang out with my friends and to spend a good time together, and when we go, for example, to a cafe to drink something or have a good time, I am always think that maybe a bomb will fall around us right now and kill all of us and all the place getting destroyed. This happened to me every time. Inside me, I don't feel. I feel like anymore where something will happen. Who knows? That's how everyone in Gaza feels right now.
You feel that at any point you could be hit by a bomb.
Because everywhere here is targeted. No safe place.
I understand at the moment that they're trying to get everyone to move down south into a very small area. Are you seeing more and more people appearing every day and that it's getting more and more crowded?
I saw a lot of people coming from Gaza City, and it become more crowded here. A lot of people here, they paid, they want to move around 1.6 million to the southern Gaza, and it's not a big area. It's around 40 to 30 kilometers. I mean, not a big area, and this will increase the prices more, and this will make the life more difficult for us.
I heard about these fireballs that they fire at night, which lights up the area. Is this something that you experienced?
Fireballs to make the people scary and to move the area. They throw it in Gaza City, so that's their point.
So you feel the fireballs are intended to intimidate, and they're also
Yeah,
intended to say, "Please move."
people to leave the city.
Yeah. So you're not seeing those fireballs where you are because you're in the area where they're sending people, right?
I am in the safe zone, as they say.
But even in the safe zone, you don't feel very safe.
Yeah, because if for example, my neighbors want it for them or they want them, they can target the whole area. No one can stop them. If the area more crowded and more people around me, it will make things more worse because they will say this one is wanted, and they keep targeting us even in the safe zone. I mean, they are killing everyone. They don't care
Yeah.
about if you are from Hamas or not. They are killing the Palestinian.
So this is genocide.
Yeah. In the aid distribution aid, there is no Hamas, but they are still shoot the people and kill everyone go there. So they want just kill the Palestinians.
And there's no way out for people to leave. It sounds like maybe a very small few people have been able to leave on some kind of scholarship, universities, but that in general, like we can't even help by trying to help get people out.
Right now, no one can leave Gaza. You have to be injured or a scholarship, as you said, and it's so hard to get a scholarship from Ireland, for example. And this is the problem. I mean, they are targeting us and killing us every day, and you can't leave. So, no choice. You have to die.
Yeah. I can only imagine what it's like for you to feel so trapped in this situation with very little hope that you can actually do something that will help you survive.
I believe that the people have the power, and we are the one who create our leaders, so we can put them on their place. So I know they are doing their best and they are doing everything, but we need more. We need everything from the world to do to stop this genocide and to let the people of Gaza and all the Palestinians to live a normal life like everyone around the world. I mean, I'm always saying in my videos that we are all human beings and we are all have the same blood and we are all breathing the same air. So it's unfair for me to live a life like this and someone far away from me can live normal or someone from Israel can live whenever the life he wants and yeah we need more action.
I saw in on one of your videos you were drinking salt and water. It looked like you were trying to get some kind of health benefits from this. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
You remember when the starvation happened in Gaza and there was no food here? So people started to drink salt water. That helps to make you don't feel hungry. So that's why we drink that.
Wow. So you're starving, and the level of hunger you experience will mean that will go to that lens, right, to suppress the hunger. That there's something about
Yeah,
salt water makes you feel less hungry.
yeah.
It's unthinkable for me that you have to go to those lengths.
It was for 3 weeks, and they said we are open an aid distribution center for you. And aid, I have to go to Rafah where they distribute the aid. But the problem is, if I go there, I will be getting killed. They
Yeah.
will shoot on me. I have two choices. If I go there, I will die. If I stay here, I will die from hunger. We lived like this for 2 weeks, and we can't leave Gaza, and we can't do anything. That's what happens for 3 weeks.
You either stay and starve or you go to get aid, but it's not safe. What did you decide to do?
I decided to stay here. My mom doesn't allow me to go because it's so dangerous. I remember I spent 3 days or more than that without eating anything for 3 days. I only drink water, and it was a horrible time for me. There's literally no food. The only way you can get food is to go to Rafah, to the distribution place. But I can't go there. I can't risk my life for that. I decided to stay where I am and keep living. Try to keep living.
What goes through your mind during that time?
After that, I made the video you saw about the depression. I lost the meaning of life, and I'm always asking myself why this happened only to the Palestinians, why the world are allowing this to happen, and I decided to don't do anything and Whatever happens, it happens.
Have you ever had suicidal thoughts throughout this where you lose hope to the extent that you want to end your own life?
No, because I believe everything happens for a reason, and there is a plan for all of this to happen, and we have to keep fighting to get our freedom and to get
Mhm.
our rights back because think for free, and we paid a lot for that, and finally the world are seeing us again, but we paid a lot for that. But I hope it will be worth.
Do you feel that at certain points you've been forgotten about by the world?
No, I am always seeing videos that all the people around the world are supporting us, and like the flotilla, they are coming with the aid, and multiple countries and more than that are still think about us and they want to help. But as always, Israel doesn't allow anyone to help the people of Gaza. So it's horrible.
Do you pray
5 times in a day.
5 times a day? Does praying help you hold on in terms of hope?
Because as I said, I believe all of this happens for a reason. And I think I know it's hard for us and it's very hard, but we have to keep faith in God and keep thinking maybe there is a plan we don't know as a human beings, but there is a great plan for us, but we don't know it. That's how I think.
I wanted to ask you, do you use any medication to help you get through this psychologically? Do you use sleeping tablets or antidepressants, or you don't use
No, I don't
anything?
take anything.
Is that by choice or is that because you can't access it?
Actually, I don't know if I have depression. I don't go to a therapy or a doctor to check about this, but I don't take anything.
It sounds like you're staying very connected to your emotions despite what's going on. And it sounds like you're staying present and you're feeling very relevant feelings given your situation.
I'm always trying to speak from my heart and whatever comes to my mind. I want the world to feel us and to feel everything comes to our mind.
What has been the most difficult thing that has happened to you so far?
The most difficult thing it's our mental health. We can't fix that. We
Mm.
can go to the beach if we see feel not safe, but we can't fix our mind. There is
Right.
no medication. You can't have the time to go to and talk to a doctor or a therapist. As I said, we are living the same routine, and it's killing us from inside to do everything every day the same thing. Don't have the time to go to a therapy or take a medication.
And also, it wouldn't probably work, right? Because you go to therapy, it's not going to change the fear that you have to experience every single day.
Because we are living it every single day. This will not fix the problem.
I agree. Do you feel that you're losing control over your mind at times?
It's not crazy, but sometimes I feel like I lose interest in everything. And for example, when I talk to someone on Instagram or WhatsApp, normal conversation, after a 1 minute, I quit the conversation. I can't keep talking. I can't. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to express it. I can't enjoy things anymore.
Would you feel comfortable showing us some of your living conditions? Only if you feel comfortable to do so.
But it's a mess here. But it's okay. Here is the beach. You can see the tents around me. This is my family tent here, and this is where I live and making videos. And this is the beach. Yeah, you can see the tents around me. Uh, Here is our bathroom. We are filling the water from here. That's it.
And the weather conditions, I understand it's very hot at the moment. Is it just heat that you have to deal with in terms of the weather, or is there any other elements that are really difficult?
Uh, Actually, I'm thinking about rent an apartment the coming days because it will be so hard for us to live under the winter and the rain near from the beach. I don't know how we survive last winter, but we can't live the same we lived before. I guess I will rent an apartment, but it's so expensive.
How much is it for an apartment at the moment?
It's $1,500.
$1,500. And how big is that apartment?
2 rooms and a bathroom and kitchen.
And you would try to fit all eight of you into that space.
My family and my brother family and his wife.
And then last winter, you were in the tent, and there was rain. It would get flooded.
There's wind and our away was the wind and it was horrible. We lived that day.
When will the weather change?
I think in October.
In October. And the electricity, how are you getting your electricity every day?
I go to the cafe to charge my phone and I have to pay to him for that. It's 1 shekel. I don't know how much it is in dollars, but it's 1 shekel. For 2 years, I'm doing the same thing. I I pay to him to charge my phone.
Right. And then you have to sit there while your phone charges. And then cooking, what do you use to, or you're
There
using
is no
fire?
gas here,
You're,
fire, and I feel so bad because my mom is suffering a lot from that. It's hard for a woman to cut the wood fire and make the fire and all the stuff every day. The people outside, they are talking about the women rights and feminist and all of that. But when it comes to the women in Gaza and all of that, they are silent and they don't say anything. I think the world had to change that.
we don't get to hear many of their voices, what their experience is like.
Because, as I said, my mom, for 2 years, she's trying to cook for us and to make the fire for us. And she is cutting the food, the wood every day. And she's living in a beach, in a tent. But no one trying to do anything to change that.
Do you think it's harder for women in Gaza right now than men, or you don't really pick one over the other?
It's hard for both of us, but it's really hard for women because there is no privacy here when you are live in a tent. You can't change your clothes. You can't go to bathroom to take a shower or like this. Even when it comes to their period, there is no privacy. It's really so hard for women.
It sounds like you have a lot of respect and a lot of empathy for women. Toilets, how do you deal with toilets in the living conditions that you're currently in?
We take the toilet chair, we buy it, and we make a big hole in the sand, and we put the chair above the hole. That's how. I'm sorry for
And then
this.
you're burying it afterwards to try to keep things sanitized.
Sure, it's not a clean place. Of course, you will. There is bacteria everywhere, and it's not clean. But we're trying to make it clean, and it's another hard thing to do during the day.
Since you've started making the videos, the money is starting to get to you.
Sharing my voice to the world and things like that make the people see me, and they wants to help. So it helps me a lot. And I will do everything to keep posting and to let the world see the truth and what is really happening in Gaza. And I know the media are not showing everything, and maybe they are hiding the truth. But as I said, I will do everything. I will keep posting every day. I will keep letting the world seeing what is happening in Gaza, and I hope this war this war will end soon. And let's pray for that.
The messages that you get on Instagram from strangers, what's it like receiving those messages?
Actually, I got a lot of love and supportive messages from everyone, and that makes me feel so happy and keep pushing me. And this is everything for me. It's more important than everything. The people are finally seeing me and seeing what happened to me. But I am trying to speak about everyone in Gaza, not only me, because most of my videos are talking about the situation and what is happening in Gaza, and telling them news. It's not only about me. I'm trying to focus on telling the world about Gaza, and not for me. Everyone in Gaza need things like this.
Is there anything that you can think about that would be really important for everyone to know?
I want to send a message to the world to keep supporting the people of Gaza, and to keep doing everything they can to stop this war, and to not forget us, because every day there are people dying here, and we have to do everything to stop this madness. There is nothing more important than a human life.